Hello again, everyone. Mark Hackle, Macomb County Executive. John Paul Ray, Deputy Executive, just giving you a quick update for today, dealing with this issue surrounding the coronavirus. First off, I want to lead off with our condolences to the Detroit Police Department for the loss of one of their members. One of their dispatchers apparently succumbed to this coronavirus. My former life in law enforcement, I started off as a dispatcher. There's absolutely no question about it. They are the lifeline for officers and the community to try to get that support and that help. So again, our thoughts and prayers go out to the Detroit Police Department as well as the family and friends of the lost loved one as a result of this death. Here in Macomb County, we realize the numbers are still rising. Right now we have 2 confirmed deaths here in Macomb County as a result of the coronavirus, and approximately 174 people now have contracted this here in Macomb County. So that's just Macomb. We know region-wide it continues to grow. It is a very serious issue, and again, our health department is trying to keep track of those numbers and got to relay them to the state.
Yeah, the health department's doing a great job not only working with the state as the state continues to post information through mi.gov. When you go there, you're going to get the most updated and credible information that's coming directly from the health experts as they're coordinating not only with the hospital systems, but obviously with every single emergency operations center that's activated around the state.
You know, and that becomes the issue. We realize, you know, it has got community spread, so we just got word yesterday that the governor decided to go ahead with her order about trying to get people to stay home. And interesting enough, that took place at midnight, 12:01 this morning, is when people are only supposed to be open if it is some type of a critical need function that people have as far as a company, a business, even obviously in government. And we're trying to do that as well. But when we realized her order itself, I give credit to the governor and even the terminology that she uses in this. Her actual order itself is talking about the actual stay home, stay safe, save lives. So stay home, stay safe, save lives, I think is a great way of putting it. Why? Because it sounds more like we're trying to get compliance as opposed to enforcing this. You can talk to many law enforcement agencies. I don't know that anybody is out there trying to figure out how do we pull people over, check them, make sure that they're either going to a grocery store, pick up a fast food restaurant order, or that they are an emergency worker going to work. I don't think anybody really wants to enforce this from an enforcement perspective, but I know we are looking for that compliance, and I think we're seeing a lot of that right now.
Yeah, Mark, that's always what we discussed from the get-go, ensuring that there was universal applicability to anything that would come down from the governor's office, coordinating obviously with the public safety personnel. It's not going to be something that folks are going to be out there gunning for you if you're looking to go get your groceries or looking to get any essential services that you need. It's about that personal responsibility, which is the most important thing. Be mindful, and as you have to go out into the public, whether it's the grocery store, pharmacy, or to care for a loved one, that latitude is there for you and your family.
And it is, and when we talk about the latitude, some people are questioning, you know, what is that? What does the order mean? You can go to macombgov.org. You can find the actual governor's order. You can click on the icon that's there available to you. Not only does it have the specifics of the order, the exact order itself, but also a location to go to if you happen to have questions about the order. So the state is handling that. Any particular questions that you may have, wondering, is this open or should this be open, or can I go here, can I go there? Those questions will be answered by the state. But again, read through the order. I think it's got a lot of information that'll kind of get you to understand that. So again, it's not a martial law, it's not a shelter in place, but it is something similar to that. I think we're looking more, instead of the forced compliance, the willingness on behalf of the public, because this is, without question, a way moving forward to try to figure out how do you disconnect people from, you know, wanting to have that contact, which is the biggest fear that we're having right now.
Mark, the other thing that's been really great is the amount of businesses that have tried to step up. We're still working with those folks and are planning an economic development team for those manufacturing firms that are trying to help out with the PPE. But the other thing for those businesses that are looking to get clarification, whether they are deemed critical infrastructure, all that information again at macombgov.org. You can actually get the governor's constituent services line to get that information, whether you need to remain open or what avenues are available.
Yeah, and we know that there are certain things that are open, and people are questioning about transportation, transit. We know that the SMART system here in Macomb County, where they provide, you know, there's a seamless service provided here in Macomb County for people that need it. Even though ridership is down right now, they've had to cut back or scale back on some of the routes. I believe it's a 30% reduction in some of the services, yet they are without question handling the workload that needs to be handled, and even reducing the staffing so that they too aren't creating a problem within as far as their organization. But you know, SMART is doing some creative things to continue to make sure people can get to you know, the food services that they may need, a grocery store, a restaurant, and then obviously people that need to get to and from work, because they're still part of the critical functions that are necessary to run government as well right now. So
Yeah.
Smart's doing a good job.
Yeah,
of
it's
trying to
been
keep that
great
going.
not only as far as the team has been keeping us updated, keeping those essential routes open, the fixed routes, but again, what they're really focused on is those that need to get to those critical infrastructure jobs and make those essential trips. Whether you need to get to a medical appointment, grocery store, pharmacies, Smart's going to be there. You can call their ridership
And what
numbers,
about
the
the
customer
fees?
service
Are they
numbers.
still charging the
yep,
fees for
it's
this?
free right now.
Okay.
Yep,
All right,
free
so
fees
people
on
can
that
get on
one.
those
And
routes.
again, they're working with the regional providers, not only DDOT, and making sure that they can make sure that individuals can get where they need to go.
Okay, and the other one is something for people to do right now. If you stop thinking about it, everybody's got kids at home. There are some, I guess, some schools right now that are creating an opportunity for kids to continue to be educated online, work packets that kids are picking up at the schools. But still, these kids are sitting at home. They're looking for something to do, and this is going to be, this idea of stay home, stay safe is going to be quite some time. I mean, it's not something that happens overnight. After 2 or 3 days, kids are getting restless. So we know that they need to get out and about and do things, keeping that social distance. I understand that the metro parks here in Macomb County, you've got Lake St. Clair Metro Park, you've got Stony Creek, and then Walcott Mill.
That's correct.
I believe they're still operational or staying open.
Metro parks are open, which is great. So as you not only practice social distancing, look, with 25 metro parks, 13,000 acres, everyone's going to be able to spread out. Again, the playgrounds are closed by order, but on that end, you'll still be able to get out. You go for a walk, go for a bike ride, take the kids, get lost on a trail for a little while and get a little bit of fresh air.
Yeah, and some people concern themselves with that. I mean, people still are connecting. Whether it was watching the video footage of people that were out on the beach down in Florida, people got all excited or concerned because there was a lot of people. It seemed like a mass of people. Here we're talking about trying to spread out. They don't want to close the parks. They want to keep it available for people. But even if and when you're there, that social distancing, that spatial relationship, stay away from other people, hang out with your family. Maybe if you had a friend or two that are there, still keep that separation, but enjoy the parks for what you can. And again, hopefully a little bit of exercise so that people aren't just getting stir crazy sitting around inside their homes. So credit to the metro parks for at least allowing that to stay open.
Yeah, it's a great outlet for folks. And again, these are the types of things as we continue to work with our community partners are going to ensure that not only we have the order in mind, but also providing individuals outlets to understand how they can still connect with their communities, friends, and neighbors.
So again, this is a quick update just to kind of give you an idea of what's going on here in Macomb County. So again, we kind of go along with the governor's order, stay home, stay safe, save lives. So we would love that compliance, and we know here in Macomb County people are doing just that. So again, continue to stay safe, monitor yourself, monitor your neighbors, as well as your families. In the meantime, stay safe.
Thanks, guys.